Good evening, everyone, and welcome to round 5 of the Vermilion Sim Series. We're here at Watkins Glen. Alongside me is our commentator, Connor Nixon. Welcome.
Hello, hello. What's going on?
It's been a long 2 weeks. That's all I'm going to say.
As it normally is, mate.
Oh man, I've been itching to get back because that last round we had at Daytona was awesome. So if we get any bit of racing that's similar to that, it's gonna be mega.
It's gonna be one of the well, we had a great night, two weeks ago, and personally, I've been itching myself like yourself. Yourself, but
yeah, yourself. Yeah, I've been itching.
It's absolutely been great with the guys. We're starting to get into the middle of the season, and the guys are still just bringing out great racing and, having great numbers. Have we?
Yeah, no, we
like
got numbers wise. So Daytona wasn't massive. I think we had 15 races. Looks like tonight we're going to have a lot more than that.
Yes, a lot more
I've run out of fingers, so I don't know where to go from there. So, actually, speaking of last week, I did find a little picture for everyone to have a look at. The finish at Daytona. Yeah, there it is there. So, Sean Doyle, which is on, I guess, on the right of your screen there, he finished 0.02 of a second in front of Sean Linsell there. So, and it was a cracking race. So if you haven't watched it, I recommend you go back and watch that race because that was Sean Doyle actually binned it. Was it into the first lap, wasn't it? Yeah, he binned it in the first lap.
Yep.
And then
it was
and fought his way back to clinch it by absolutely nothing. So yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was absolutely mind blowing. He actually I think he. The car actually snapped on him in the bus stop and ended up just hitting the wall right front and center. So it was unlucky for Sean, but he came back and won the race. So well done to him.
Yeah, well done to him. We had his mother on here as well, watching on the stream. I'm sure she was beside herself at the end of that, I'd imagine, because we were.
Last time I saw she said she was bringing out the spirits and
yeah, she did, actually. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a great old time, and it's good to see someone watching and supporting that much because you did really well.
So let's jump on some board, guys, because we've already we're half an hour into our practice session already. So I've found a couple of new names. I'll take you on board with if he's out on track. Here we go. This is Scotty Halves. He'll be known as Scott 2 Halves from now on, I think. He's new. I saw him on Thursday night doing some laps, and he was quick. He was about 2 tenths, maybe 3 tenths quicker than everyone else out on track. So watch out for him. I think
good
he's a team.
Too.
Yeah, great looking. Yeah, I was just about to say that. He is teammates with Sean Doyle, I think.
That's a good combo.
Or they're mates or something. So Sean Doyle's brought some reinforcements with him after last fortnight's win. And then who else do we have in here? We got Thomas Burnt. Like, he's leading our AM Championship right now on the controller. He's in here. He's a regular. There's another guy in here. Oh, Bruce Keys. I'm not sure if he's new. I haven't seen him on
I recognise
track.
The name, but
I don't think he's been in the series.
I recognise the name, but I don't recognise his name being in the Vermilion.
No, not in the Vermilion Motorsport. So he's been put in as a pro, so he must be quick. A lot of pros tonight. We got just as a quick estimate, I think we got 10. Is it 10 pros out on track tonight? Maybe 11.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly, and then the AMs we're going to have, I think, about 7 or 8 out there. So, yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, we've got a good lineup for tonight. Everyone's still going hard. Like we see a lot of the drivers still coming around for this championship and still going really well. Like we just mentioned about Thomas on the controller, by the way, we should mention, not on the steering wheel, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, here he is. Here he is coming into turn 1. Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, hold on to it.
so smooth with the
for anyone
inputs,
that's
though.
watching on the stream, the track limits will come into play for our qualifying. So coming through the bus stop, as long as you don't put the whole car, I mean the cars look absolutely silly, these small cars on these big curbs, but as long as you don't put the whole car over the other side of the curb, you should be alright.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing about it. Off tracks are basically to say, hey, you're stretching the track a little bit too much for our liking.
Exactly.
And
right,
that was it. So, here we come through now, the bus stop. So I reckon he might get a little off track.
yeah,
for
little
that,
one,
but
yeah. And that was that's not the ideal line through there, but we'll keep an eye on him. I just got Envy. I know that you're new to the stream. I saw you just become a new member of our Discord. Not racing tonight, but you got Ben Miles. You'll jump on board with him. Oh yes, I know Ben Miles. He's part of our amateur league in the best livery I've seen out here so far. So.
very nice livery.
It is.
I think you were frothing over that.
I was,
livery.
yeah, about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Gr86, I remember that.
I didn't stop talking about it actually, even afterwards.
I'm surprised he didn't send you a message and saying thanks for the shout out.
He didn't. So, oh geez, he got a little bit wide through there. Hold on to it. No, he's right.
He did well.
Right. So this track, you're going to give us a little bit of a sneak peek around this track and something a little bit more powerful later. So we'll keep that a bit of a secret. But only 11 corners around here.
Yeah, not many.
And 3 of those, basically you're flat out. So from after turn 1, 2, 3, and 4 is pretty much flat. Coming to the bus stop, yeah, don't go too wide. That's all I'm going to say to the guys out there. And
yeah,
and the rest of the lap. Oh, and he's just touched the wall.
Smack the wall there, and yeah, most of these guys will keep their foot pinned for most of the lap. We actually see the Cincy cars just come around the corner. That was a great little shot from there, but yeah, it was it's basically flat besides through here. These guys will have to lift.
Oh, that's a big hit. Who was that in front of him there? That's the Egg, by the way. The Egg is back after a bit of a hiatus, and he's lost the championship lead to Sean Linsell, so which is his other teammate. Yeah, so. As we saw last time we saw Egg out on track, he absolutely brained him by about, I don't know, 20 seconds at Laguna.
20 miles.
Yeah,
20 miles it felt like. That
he
just
he
put
pretty much lapped the field.
Yeah, dominant performance. So well done to him. He deserves it for what pace he brings to the table. It's unbelievable.
So just to let everyone know what's going on tonight, we've got a little bit different to last fortnight. This is going to be back to our little sprint round. So we're in practice right now. We're going to go into our 15-minute qualifying at 7:30, into a 10 lap sprint race, and then a feature race is going to be 20 laps. Which I think, getting a little bit of a read on Ben, they'll need to pit for fuel or not. I'm not sure about this one because he's telling me a figure. Yeah, he's telling me a figure. If there's a safety car, maybe they can get to the end. It'd have to be a long safety car, but
they'll be kissing it.
Yeah, they will be. They'll be holding on to it. So, who else we got in here that hasn't been back? Because we got so many names in here. Braden's back in. He had a good result. I thought, oh wow, that is committed through there. Let's watch these boys go 3 wide into turn 11. Turn 10. Oh, that's gonna squeeze.
That was close. That was too close.
Oh,
I'm sure the egg was pretty scared about that one.
Far out. Yeah, that's Ethan out front, isn't it? Yep. Okay.
Yep. So we'll stay on board with these guys for a bit, and we'll have a bit of a yarn. And look at these two coming down to turn 1. This is great shot there, by the way. Awesome shot there, Aaron. And
mate, thanks very much.
I think Jake's actually back as well. I'm not too sure, but I don't think he showed up for Daytona.
No, I didn't see Jake Jackson there. Are you talking about Jake Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Blake
remember him
was there though, so his teammate was there.
I know Russell Paul, man with 2 names and a resident owl expert, was there. But yeah, if they can recreate a little bit of that for this, oh wow, this slipstream you're going to get down the back here. Touching the wall.
Could have put a toothpick out there and it wouldn't even be touched. That was close.
This is last fortnight's winner, Sean Doyle.
Yes.
He's just waiting for someone to come up through. Oh,
Yeah,
hang on.
car.
That's a safety car.
Oh.
What's he doing out in the track? Oh god, I can't get enough of that noise. I really can't. I could be on board for ages.
Awesome little noise that comes out of that little those exhaust pipes. Let's see if Mr. Brown can take these curves very nicely.
No, he's holding on to it. Hey, just a quick while I've got on board with Tom Brown here. Our mate Jet Saragi, or Mr. Jetty Spaghetti as we fondly know him as, isn't racing tonight, but he's on here watching on the stream. So shout out to Jet. Who else is on here? Coco Dog. I like your name. Good luck, homies. Have a good race. Whoever that is yelling out to.
I think I know who that one is. I think that is Oliver Pattinson.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So he's not there either. That's OG. He won't be here tonight either. Well, no condoms tonight either. And no lube. Dale Lubes is taking a day off as well. I don't think.
Well, the big competitors that we've been watching over the last couple of rounds.
All the fan favourites. Oh well, my favourites anyway.
Yeah, I think they definitely are the fan favourites. That's for sure.
And looks like Ben Knopfling's in the chat too. I didn't know if you were going to make it tonight, but good evening, Ben. It's been great having you. Yeah, g'day.
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 I don't think you can get any more Aussie for that one.
Only 6 minutes left in the practice session. I do have. Actually, I'll cut to. Ben has been good enough to make us some information about round 5. So last fortnight we were in Florida in Daytona, and then we've gone northeast up to the state of New York to Watkins Glen, both of which have a bus stop, which is interesting. This is still in America. We must be been in America for nearly 6 weeks now. So there's our track. A very tight track, 11 turns. Half of which is flat. There's nothing really to talk about. Turn 1's going to be the most important turn you do all around here. So
I think the car will be definitely the hardest part. Will be sector 1 coming down to the first braking zone. Will obviously come off the last corner,
because that braking zone into turn 1 is downhill. So
yes, indeed it is.
If you
the
miss
brakes
it,
will be. And the brakes will be very cold coming down to turn 1.
Yep.
Obviously coming out of the last corner, you don't really use them from that huge sweeper from the back there.
Turn. Well, it depends where you look. If it's turn 5 or turn 7. I call it turn 8 to be honest. But
yeah,
this is
you're not
a great
wrong
little
there.
shot of the track. This is awesome.
Thank you to Ben.
Yeah, thanks Ben for putting that up for us.
Yeah, we should say thank you. And talking about thank you, we might as well pull it up now. Aaron, our brand new sponsor to the series. I tell you what, the Vermilion Motorsport have absolutely blown up recently, and it's RSW Graphics. Thank you to those guys coming on board. They make some absolutely amazing liveries, and we've had some great support around those guys. So they're our brand new sponsor. There's our banner. So welcome RSW Graphics on board to the
guys. If you're in the sim racing, hit them up. They make some killer killer liveries. So hit them up. They're not overly expensive. So get some. Oh my God! As I've just said that, who is that in the wall at turn 1?
Great leverage though. But, thank you to those guys. Appreciate it, guys. And we might as well, and welcome to Ben to the commentary box. Welcome, Ben.
Hello, how are you boys doing?
I didn't even hear you come into the commentary box, mate. You must have walked in and very silently and snuck in. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I creeped through the door, mate.
Yeah, Ben couldn't creep anywhere if he wanted to, but welcome to the box, mate. Any information, mate?
I was just looking at Ben Miles' car.
Oh yeah, we'll jump back on Ben Miles now. Yeah, no, yes, we've all talked about it. The wild world of sim, we've all talked. I've even got notes written down from like 3 weeks ago, still stuck around here about it. So, and if he's got teammates on here too, that was that was you that was having a shout out about his car, wasn't it? No, Envy.
Yep.
Envy said something about Ben Miles. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll watch him. Orlando Black. How much time we got left? We've got 3 minutes. Maybe we can quickly go over our thanks to the sponsors there for RSW Graphics. Our championship standings. So
Yes.
Sean Linsell, with why Egg's been away, is killing it. He's got a massive lead. He's got 70 points. Yeah, he's got 70 points on Matthew Brunt. Oliver Patterson, OP, he is having tonight off, I heard. So, and what about Fitz? Is he racing?
Yes, he's
he's racing. So
team
look
track.
out for him and Sean Doyle to absolutely shoot themselves up the standings here. No Kenny Condoms, so he's out of the top 10. Who else? Zach Nichols in here, so he should get a nice big bag of points. The Newman brothers, I can't see in here either.
They've been some great people to watch as well. We've seen the teamwork from those two have been absolutely amazing.
But look out,
especially being brothers.
the brothers, they're racing. Although he's been questionable at times, is also, it's great to watch. So, but in P8, if you see the name Ethan Greg Galt, Baked Beans, Mr. Egg, he's racing tonight. Let's see what he does. I can't. He's going to shoot up the championship standings as well. So, but the Pro Series is good, but this AM series we got going is so tight. All these guys are showing up every week. Thomas Byrne on the controller is taking a lead, 40 points. But when you look at the top three with David Atkinson, Christopher Bleakley, and Thomas Byrne, there's nothing between them. There's a couple of positions in it. So
I guess it shows with Tom, like, you can do whatever, especially being on a controller. He's just been an absolute weapon with that controller.
He's been consistent. Like, yes, he's on a controller, but he's also being consistent as well, which is what you need in a championship. So Dale Loob's not here tonight, so he's not going to get any more points. So that lets Russell Paul and Braden Sagasa find some points and get ahead of him. So that's all really tight. Plus there's two drop rounds, which we don't take into effect here. So and poor Jetty Spaghetti in P12, he's not racing either. So hopefully next week you come back and get a nice big bag of points and get yourself up into the top 10 where you belong. So that's our standings, just to quickly have them up there. And only 25 seconds left to qualifying, so it's all happening.
It is all happening, and we're going into qualifying, and I think this is where it's going to be very important for qualifying. I wouldn't want to be P1 because going from turn 1 going to turn 4, you could call it, that will be the slipstream zone. So this is where we're in now. I'm going to call it the slipstream zone.
Slipstream zone.
Absolutely amazing little part of the track. This is where all the cars will just single file up to this chicane here. Oh, using all the curb there, the MX wraps.
It disappeared into oblivion just then. So, all right, well let's gone. They're gone.
Great magic trick from Marin there, and they're gonna go out and track.
Oh wow! Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Just getting my timing screen set up. Oh my god, it's all happening. Let's see who's going out. Oh wow. Okay, so everyone's going to get out there for 15 minutes, and I think they're just going to put lap times down. Who's out in front at the moment? Is that
Egg?
He got out in the front. Yeah, he did too.
Yep. And
is that his teammate behind him? I'd imagine. Yeah, it is. So yeah, look at them. Oh, big gaggle going through here. So you got to find. The track is pretty long. I think it's just under 3 kilometers long, but you still got to find space. We got how many drivers? We got 18 drivers out there at the moment. So
roughly, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have. You got to find space on such a tight track.
Yeah, well, we might as well just stay on the egg for a bit here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. While we can, we'll take you for a hot lap with the egg.
Just to more watch the chaos in the background of those other cars, because they are absolutely just trying to find room for each other, and it's just going to be. So
this is going to be his lap out by himself. Well, watch where he brakes into turn 1 actually, so let's jump on board with him. So downhill into turn 1 here. Oh, that is late.
Look at the car just absolutely drop at the front.
Yeah.
All the weight to the nose. Great exit too, and we're going to actually watch Mr. Ethan go up the top here and actually get a bit of a slipstream from the car in front, and that looks like in front of Kurt Bird. So that's actually crisscross driver.
Yeah, Kurt Bird won't want to be giving him any favours, I don't think. So.
Yeah, I would say he's just going to pull over, to be honest.
Yeah, he's just come out of the pits. So coming up into here, like, so that's the 400, 300, 200. Oh, he held it flat straight in. Wow.
That is commitment, and there's Kurt over the road there.
Oh, and he's got out of his way too. So everyone's giving each other a bit of room. That's good.
Respect
this is
too,
a lap.
Always fun.
This is an absolute killer lap. He's using everything.
He's punting out really wide, using all the track there. Now coming up to the fast left. This is one of the best corners and scariest corners you can do because there's an off track out there. So he's got to use all the road here.
Oh, he's used everything. Wow.
Nice.
And just a lift through here. That you won't see them on the brake as much. They'll be full lift, drop it a gear. Oh, he's used it all. Well, this will be an interesting lap. So he's going to be the first across the line with a 122.3. Holy moly. Okay, good luck, boys and girls out there.
That is
wow.
A very quick lap there.
Although,
Mr. Egg.
Jake Jackson just did a 122.8.
No,
Matthew,
yeah.
Wow. So just remember, Jake Jackson's one of our amateur drivers. So
it's got a massive slipstream. Oh no, that's Stephen Kokoschki that had the huge slipstream off there, and so is Jake Jackson. We're riding on board now. His teammates actually helping him out here. Braden Sagassa, 2 AM drivers, doing really well. Yeah, so through the chicane. Look at that. Look how much curve they use, and look at the car.
That's
Jake Jackson actually goes off the road there. Yeah. Running out wide here. Use all the track like we saw with Ethan Greggold. Using all there. What a mint lap from Ethan there though. That's a great lap.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck chasing that down. And that was unassisted too. So that was a bit of teamwork there from the boys here.
Yes. And that's a lot of teamwork, and they're still 5/10 off. So
no, well, we just know that Jake had an off track. I'm pretty sure he had an off track on that. So let's just see where he goes across the line here.
I was going to say Matthew runs up there too.
Yeah, no, he's done an absolute mega lap too.
Stephen Kokoschki just jumps up to P2 with a 122.6. So 3/10 off Mr. Egg.
Well, I can tell you this is a lot quicker than on Thursday night. That we did a practice session, and a 122.7 was 7.9 I think was our quickest lap, and that was done by Scotty Halves.
Wow.
And
so wait for a lap for him.
Yeah, we'll wait for a lap. He's done one of the 124.297, so we'll watch out for him. Sorry for anyone that's commenting on the stream. I have not been looking. Oh, we're talking about Shane Van Gisbergen. Yeah, he came to the first race, and that's about as far as we saw him. Apparently, he was going to race tonight with us, but he's obviously got other commitments.
Yes, so apparently did testing today, so I think he'd be pretty knackered. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be driving those Gen 3s right now. They would look like a handful.
Absolute handful, yeah.
Yeah. So, Matty Brunt in front.
I'm on board with Sean Doyle at the moment. He's done a 123.6. So the whole field is separated by, what, a second and a half? Like, absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Braden Sagassa just jumps up to P3, and Matty Brunt gets kicked out of the top 3 there.
So that's Sean Doyle. Remember, he won our event last week. He did a... Where did he just put himself up into? He's put himself into the top 10, so... And that's going to compromise his run up the hill here, getting a bit shallow into turn 2. How's our Russell Paul going? The man with 2 first names and our resident owl expert. He's in P8. He's part of our amateur team, amateur races. he's getting very close behind. Who's that in front of him? Man, my timing screen's going everywhere. Like there's guys everywhere.
I was going to say, I'll quickly check for you. That is Dave.
Oh, that's Dave, is it? There's Milne, Mr. Milne.
Yes.
So yeah, Russell Paul is it's on a 120. So he's already broke the 123s, and he came into the practice session as well on Thursday night, and he was P nowhere. He had no pace, so it's good to see that he's done a bit of practicing by the looks of that.
Yeah, well done to Paul there, putting a bit of practice in.
Yeah, a bit of
Normally,
practice in. Yep.
A lot of people don't, have time to do practice, but well done to Paul. It's that you just don't find time in the week. It feels like the weeks are just not long enough or don't have enough hours in. So well done
Exactly
to Paul
right,
for
yeah.
actually putting cracking, because my weeks have felt like I was going to say short in a bad way, but
yeah, to fit enough time in to do some practice, you need to do it though. If you want to be at the front of this championship, you need to get in the sim for at least a couple of hours before the race, and that is so close to an off track there from Kurt Bird. So,
and we might as well talk about Stephen Kokoschki up in a P2.
Yeah, he did a 122.6 on lap 5, and I think he's happy with that. To be honest, I think he's
changing tyres.
Unless he's burning off some fuel and changing tyres. Maybe we got 6 minutes left, so that gives him about 4 laps. Fitzroy Beaumont, or like you like to refer to him as the Fritz.
The Fritz.
The Fritz going through the bus stop, and that's not going to be a good lap when you're out there somewhere.
Yeah, that looks like an off track, and
sure.
that's the livery I run. So it's good to see one out there.
Another Vermilion Motorsport one out there. Yep. We only got a small team, but half of us are in here bringing this to you guys live.
Definitely, and we've been doing some very good stuff recently. Our guys have been absolutely smashed out of the park, so a lot of wins and a lot of podiums recently. So I think Fritz would want one of those tonight. Been doing really well recently. So well done, Fritz and the rest of the team. So and right behind him, that looks like Matthew Brunt.
Yeah, Matthew Brunt. Yeah, he might be. Oh, and there goes.
there
he goes. So yeah.
Another magic trick you've got up your sleeve, Aaron.
Yeah, well, it's called the commentator's curse, and it happens to everyone. Ben Knopfling, you've been doing testing down there at the supercars. Has it been tough, or has it been fun, or what's been going on? I'll look forward to hearing from you. He's part of the Cool Drive Blanchard team racing, so.
That team's definitely.
Team. Yeah, they've sprung out of the block, so look forward to seeing what they can do.
First car that was fully made and on track as
ready,
well.
Yeah, ready to go. So
I tell you what, that is a bloody good effort.
It's an effort
compared to teams that Red Bull, your Monster Energy, like Tickford, to be the first cars out and go, hey boys.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Still in the shed. We're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And there was Hazelwood actually did an interview, and he said, we didn't have much time off. We got straight into it, and got it done. So I love their teamwork. Their idea to just keep going and don't stop.
Push
basically.
it out. Yeah. Let's.
Yep.
So season launch, what's he asked us here? The season launch, all in test day, is Wednesday this week at Eastern Creek. Okay, well, good luck with that, sir. Oh, who's that? Is that, who was that? Was that Keys? Yeah, Keys has lost it into turn 1. So with 4 minutes left, what teams we got out there? We've got Sean Dawes in the pits, so he's in
Mr.
P11.
Egg and Sean. They're working together?
They're working together to get Sean. So Sean is back in P8. So he's following him across the line now. That was his outlap.
So
we might jump on board here for this one to see. Oh, that's wide.
No off track there.
So he has to get within a second of the egg here to get a tow up the road here. And he's got time. I mean, they could do another lap after this if they wanted to. But every time these guys have been racing with us, they're up front. So it'll be.
I mean, how was Luke and Seiko?
Yeah, four in front row. Yeah.
That's mega. And they were like, oh yeah. they were pretty casual about it. So yeah, well done to the boys. Looks Tech cars. Well, look at the correction there.
Yeah, and he's got it, and he's got the toe on him now as well. So this will be a really good last sector for him coming into the last two turns. As long as he doesn't bin it into the second to last.
Might be the best last sector here. So
backed off a bit there.
Running on board. He was one of the fastest drivers last week as well at Daytona.
And just got pipped. Absolutely, yeah. The other Sean out there pipped him. So this looks good. Sector times I'm looking at now look great. So it'll be a 122. No, it wasn't. It was a 123. No, it was a 122.9. No, it must have been off track. That I reckon out there he must have just pipped himself on an off track. So
must have.
We'll see what he does.
Round two.
Round two.
Yeah. Take two.
Take two. Yeah, he's in the slipstream now. This will be a cracking lap.
Yeah, the Egg's trying to help him as much as possible. And
yeah, he needs a sparring partner. Well, he doesn't want to be sparring with the likes of Matthew Brunt and Braden and Steve Kokoschki up there. He wants a teammate. So
Bruce Keys as well jumped up. P4.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Keys is gone. Well, his lap. I think he was. I don't know if that lap was quicker, but yeah, he's cemented himself at P4. Only a minute left, so we've only got one more lap left out here. These some of the guys. We should check out how our leader of the amateur class is going. I'll just see how these guys go past the line. Again, my sector times look good again, but they lied to me last one. Oh no, they didn't. I think it was just an off track. I think this is definitely going to be a 122 something. So Egg just did a 122.4. So yeah, and there you go. Linsell just did a 122.4 as well. So and that'll do them, they say. Thomas Byrne on the controller. He's finding himself in the middle.
Go to Thomas.
Yeah, go to Thomas. He's down in P17. He probably doesn't want to be down the back here, but 10 laps around here, anything could happen. You got a lot of slipstream, a lot of places to overtake. There's heaps of places to overtake here. Turn 1, come into the bus stop if you're brave enough. Down here into what they call turn 6, which is actually turn 9 or 11, whatever they want to call it. You can actually get on the inside down here as well, and even into the inside of the last turn. So plenty of places to have an absolute dig. So 10 seconds left. Will he get across the line? Yeah, he's got a good exit. 2, 1. Will that count? Will that count?
124.
Nah, it didn't count. It was a 124. A 124. Oh no, it didn't count. There you go. So that's qualifying over. Done and dusted. So the do you want to go through our order?
Might as well.
Yeah, you do that because I can't see anything right now. So you take over that one for me.
Ethan Greg Gold, P1 again, absolute dominant performance, and P2 his teammate as usual looks like at this point. Sean Linsell, Steve Konkoschki in the synergy entry. Well done to Steve. P3, Brain Sagasser in P4, Bruce Keys in P5, Jake Jackson in P7, Matthew Brunn in P6, Ben Miles in PA. Russell Paul. I actually read that backwards because I thought it was a
man with two names. Man with two first names.
David Milne and P10, so he rounds out our top 10. Well done to him. Sean Doyle in P11. Christopher Blakely, P12. Zach Nickel in P13. Kurt Bird in P14. Fritz Roy Beaumont. Sorry, Fritz. Absolute.
You still got time. Let's get through this.
absolutely smashed it. P15, Lando Black, P16. We've been calling him Lando recently.
Mhm.
Well done, Lando. And Thomas, our controller driver, and P1 for AMS, P17, and David Agneson and P18, and Scotty and P19. So that's
So-
our grid.
Just talking about that, Scotty halves, Scott two halves. Scott no idea where he is right now because I know he's quicker than that. I think he's trying to do a. I don't think he's. Are we under safety car for this start? I think we are. Anyway,
Rolling start.
could be a rolling start. So yeah, Scott two halves. He's quick. If he's underestimated this field, he might find himself in a world of hurt at the back of the field here. So
Hey, definitely.
yeah,
could
let's
be.
see how he goes. We'll keep an eye on him if he's trying to do that. I know he's quicker than that. He is one of our pro drivers. These guys are having a chat in the chat. They don't really want to. They're all fixated on Ben Nothlin at the moment, and why not? He is a specimen of a man. I get to work with him every day, so.
He's not bad.
I'll send you some pics, don't worry. So the guys to look out for, Braden Sagasa, he's our leading amateur. He's in P4, so he's in the second row of the grid. Yeah, we are, but only be behind a safety car for the start of this one, so interesting. Everyone's gridding up now. We got the egg is gridded up.
No, that looks like Sean there.
Is that Sean? No, he's on the inside, so that must be the egg.
Must be.
And then
My
Sean
apologies.
Linsell still isn't gridded, and either's Matthew Brunt. So everyone else is out there. So we got a 19 car grid. It's a pretty big field. So we'll try and keep you up to date with all the action. I think all I have to do is put a camera on turn 1 out of the bus stop, and I should be fine, shouldn't I? I should split the screen and just do that, and we can talk about the rest.
Just have a yarn.
Bravery first lap through the bus stop. Everyone's going to be at full speed, cold tyres. Yeah, I can't wait for this one. Turn 1's going to be interesting, to say the least. But that at full speed at the top in 5th gear with these things flat out into the bus stop is going to be great.
Yeah, so they'll be almost reaching around that 200 kilometers per hour.
200 k's, yeah.
Yeah, which is definitely not a bad effort from a little 1.5 little engine, tiny. You can basically put it in your bedroom. So yeah, tiny little engine.
Here we go. All right, so we're on our out lap. Now this is interesting. If we're going to have an out lap for our feature race, that blows my fuel strategy completely out the window. So I don't know how much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got 22 or 23 litres on board. They're burning about 1.4 litres per lap, 1.4, 1.5 litres per lap. So there's no way without 2 safety cars or a long safety car that they're going to make 200%.
Guess we just sit here and watch and.
Yeah, no, we'll just see what blows over us. But yeah, this is very pedestrian going up here.
I think the word for tonight will be bravery. Definitely. And coming up to the top here, and you'll just hear little 1.5 engines coming by, tiny little engines.
We'll jump on board with let's jump on board with Matthew Brunt. Yeah. So can I have a look what gear he's in? He's in 3rd gear. Okay then. Yeah, getting a bit of fuel. Yeah, saving a bit of fuel. Getting some tyre temp.
The little white Synergy car, very good looking livery.
Yeah,
I
it is.
do say myself because I do race with him, and I do see him in my rear view mirror, and the livery.
Oh, in the
does
rear view
look
mirror.
good.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I like that you put that in there. That's good.
No, I was working with him as a teammate on Wednesday night, so no, good to race with Brunt. Very nice dude. He definitely knows his stuff around the car. He does drive XLs in real life, and he hasn't done it for a bit, and he does want to get back out in the garage, get it out of the garage with Ben himself, and go racing.
Go racing again. Why not?
Yeah, that's it. At least he has the sim and drives the Vermilion Motorsports League we've got here in the Toyota 86's GRs.
So
we're
we
gonna
are
go
about
racing
to go live. So
2 Logitech cars on the front row. These guys have absolutely dominated for the last couple of rounds. Let's see them dominate again. They're like the Red Bulls at this point. Just a dominant performance. Steve Kokoschki in P3. He's in a really good spot here. If he gets a good launch, he could go up the inside of both from here. Let's go racing. Vermilion Motorsports. And we're off. Logitech car's going to move over to the left and
yeah,
stay
but look
on
at
the
Steve.
left.
Look at Steve on the inside here, going into turn 1.
Let's see the slingshot right at the inside. He's got Sean Eggs driven away. Linsell on the outside still gets good drive. Down the back now with the Hooters. He's going to have to hold up all those drivers. Look at the Vermilion Motorsports car right behind him. That looks like Zach right on the back of his bumper there. And Sean Doyle right behind him as well, pushing him up to the bus stop. Sean Linsell is still fighting out hard with Steve there. Car behind him as well. And let's see if they go back to single file. Yes, they have. Oh, 2 wide. There's one of them. There was actually 3 wide at one point there in the middle.
Yeah, that was
there.
back in the field in P7 and 8, I'm pretty sure, with Jake Jackson and David Milne, I think. It's
Good
pretty
run out.
pretty tame for the first lap through here. It's pretty good to watch.
I was going to say, you just said that, and then 3 wide at the back there. Going hard. All back at a single file. Everyone's been a bit smart because you want to be in that slipstream. It's very key in these cars, especially driving recently. Yeah, slipstream is key. Look how close they get up on this wall. It looks like all the drivers
wow.
at the back get the closest to the wall. It's not the guys at the front. Looked like someone was having a peek there. Looked like one of the cars that actually passed. I think it would have been Brian Sagassa up the front there.
Oh, I just heard some contact at the front. Was that... here we go, with these two here with... Okay, so we got Braden. That's... Yeah, I thought that would happen. He'd be inside of him at the time.
Steve should cover here. Yep, Braden's backed out. Smart option.
Yeah, 2 wide through here is not ideal.
Definitely
You
not.
can do it. You got to have a bit of teamwork though.
And huge mangoes as well.
Yeah, yes, balls of steel.
Definitely, it looks like the Logitech cars have actually gapped the field at this point. Hopefully they can stay in that slipstream range from Steve Kokoschki there. That's definitely what
So
you
this
want.
is Stephen Kokoschki looking back onto Braden Sagasa, actually putting the heat on him right now. Oh, is he going to go up the inside of him? No.
Looks like Braden's just sticking there. And Matthew Bryant, Steve's teammates right behind him as well, so they definitely could put some really good teamwork there. Let's see if Braden puts a dive on him. And half his car's up there, so it is an option, and he has done it.
He's got him.
Steve has absolutely given him a mile worth of room there, so well done to Steve there. Good teamwork there.
Yeah, but he's given him... Yeah, he's given... I know they're teammates. Are they teammates?
Oh, no, not
No.
teammates. Yeah.
But, you know, Steve's going to... so we got Braden out there. He's our amateur. And Steve's going to get an absolute run on him here. Down into the bus stop. Will he back out? No, he's giving him a bump.
Good run from Braden there. Steve's just got to follow him through and be smart about this whole situation. He knows it's a bit of a long race. He does have a few more laps under his belt to get through. It looks like the purple car has catched back up to the Logitech cars there.
Yeah, no, he's pushing him along. So Matthew Brunt there's giving him a nice little push along because he wants to get... He needs someone to help him here. So mention out to Sean Doyle. He started in P11. He's already made himself up into P7 in this absolute gaggle of cars here. He's just got Jake Jackson to get by, and then he's at the pointy end with the with Matthew Brunton and alike. So we'll keep an eye on him as he pushes through.
Sean Doyle looks like he's got a lot of pace since Daytona. Daytona was definitely what he wanted. It's probably given him a kick in the butt, and it looks like he's just unlocked a huge amount of pace from that little Gr86.
Oh, look at
Coming
this!
up the
Look at
hill
this! Look at this bloody livery, Ben Miles. I tip my hat to you, sir. That is, get some of your mates on here with similar liveries. That looks fantastic. More of it, thank you.
Oh, and there's Sean Doyle up the inside of the purple car there.
Did he? Yeah, let's jump on board with him here because that is going to be. He's just on his right there. Did he give him room? Wow.
Nice there.
So that's
Car
Sean Doyle
backs
that's
out
got
of
past
it.
Jack Jackson now.
Yeah,
that's
wiggle
amazing.
there. Thought the Gr86 there would just absolutely go to the wall there. And
White
Sean
knuckle,
Doyle-
yes, definitely. Well, that's a great little little spot there to have that on there. So yeah, Sean Doyle is now into P6, and he's got Jake Jackson absolutely breathing all over him.
Yes, indeed. And Ben, your good mate of yours, Aaron, said boogity boogity
Yeah,
boogity.
yeah. As soon as we started, he's on it, mate. He's loving it. Yeah, I know he's raced home to just get onto this. So, wow, here we go again. Here we go again into turn 1.
Jake's pushing him here. That's not a really good option because he's on half of his car. That could.
No, he's
cause
backed
a
out.
bit of
He's
an
backed
accident.
out. Well, we know Sean Doyle must have pace, so he's probably. So Jake's
Just
coming
not a good
second right now in the
qualifier.
amateurs, so he doesn't really need to push. Braden's a fair way up the road. Ben Miles though, if we jump on with Ben Miles, he's putting the heat on. Here we go. He's going to get a slip. If he's brave enough, you can go around the outside into the bus stop. You can go up the inside, but not recommended.
He's going to shoot it up the inside. That's good.
No, he wanted to.
yeah.
He wanted to.
He thought about it. He definitely thought about it. I would have probably put the car there, to be honest. Just make Jake feel the pressure.
Yeah, feel
But
the
he's
pressure.
backed out.
Yeah, but you could still. How many laps are we in? We're halfway through this race already. Wow,
Mm.
it goes quick. Now, we're talking about Scott Two Halves. That's Scott no idea where he started from. He was in P19 P18 where he started. He's made himself up into P14 now. He's doing 124 lap times, so he's quick. He's about as quick as the guys around him. So we'll see if he can push his way through.
Yeah,
But I think he might have underestimated. I think he might have underestimated these guys. I think just a little bit.
Yeah, we might have. Everyone's got the pace here tonight, though, because the slipstream is key.
Yeah,
so
slipstream's key. Yep.
I don't think you need to be mega quick to be fast around here. I think it's all about slipstream. And talking about mega quick,
Yeah.
there's
These
no
guys,
doubt about
these
these
guys
two.
have pulled 2 seconds on Braden Saxa, so they're
I
not
think-
going to
I
be
think-
fighting. Oh, he's giving him a nudge down here. There is a back
Yeah.
marker coming up shortly. I think that might be. Is that Bruce Keys at the back there?
Might be.
So they are going to have to go past a lapped car very shortly.
I think Braden could have definitely worked with Steve Kokoschki there.
I think they are
just a bit
trying.
there.
I think they're trying, but these guys are like the egg's quick. We know that. These guys are pushing as hard as they can to keep up with them. So we might see where our favourite drivers are right now. Anyone on the stream that wants me to jump on board with someone, yell out. I'll get on for you. Just don't tell me to jump on board with Jetty Spaghetti because he's not here. Or the OP. Oliver Patterson's not here, and neither's Kenny Condom. So as long as it's not those three, I'll jump on.
And yeah, definly yell out to Aaron. He's a bit deaf, so it's always good
Yeah,
to
I am.
yell out to
Yeah, just put it in capitals. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
we're in lap 7 now. We've got 3 laps left. I think the boys at the front, Egg and Sean Linsell have got themselves a nice little gap. It'll take a disaster for them to. Oh, hang on. Was that? Oh, look at the move that Matty Brunt and Steve Kokoschki's doing here.
Matty
So,
Brunt's definitely got
Matty
the
Brunt
pace.
just got him, and he's half covering into the bus stop.
Teammates as well. So same banner.
Yep.
Synergy Sim Racing.
Well, Matthew Brunt
Yeah,
really
def-
does need the points. So if they are playing the team strategy game here, you would be giving the points if you could to your teammate Matthew. So
That's it.
but they still need to work together. I know there's only 3 laps left, but they could still make a position up here. They got Braden Sagasa, which is one of our amateur drivers, up ahead. So, and speak of Scotty Two Halves. Scott Two Halves. He's just made his way up into P13 now. So, Jet Spaghetti. This is the sprint race, and we've got the feature race next, the 20 lapper. So, yep, there you go, and and there you go. I haven't jumped on board with Zach Nicol either. He's in our Vermilion Motorsports. He started in P12. He's up into P10, I think. No, he's held off Russell. Oh, he's got really wide there.
Vermilion Motorsports absolutely trying to be as wide as possible, but it's only a tiny little thing, and
He's a bit too wide.
And yeah, that's it. So coming up to the top of the hill, this might be a bit of a strategy game, but Mr. Hooters himself.
Yep. The owl expert. Yep. Anything you need to know about owls, ask Russell. Oh wow!
Oh, look at this! Up the inside. Let's see if he
He's
makes
done
it.
it.
Yep.
He's done it.
Look at that.
Wow, that is a move. That is an absolute move.
We were talking about commitment and big mangoes. It's Mr. Zach himself. That was a great move.
So he's come. Hang on, let's get into. So he's centered up the inside here. Oh, and yeah, he's given him a little bit of room there. Russell's been pretty kind to him there. Could have binned him. So go back live to the action. So Zach Nichols up the front there. We're on lap 8. The boys at the front, Egg and Sean have now got a 4-second lead. Scott Two Halves has made his way up from P18 up to P13, and David Atkinson followed him. Actually, they started on the back row of the grid, and they've been doing well together. Oh, who's that? That's just had a massive moment. That's Zach Nicol.
Oh, and
That's Zach Nicol. So they've come down. There's Russell and Zach have come down into. Oh, big moment!
Oh, and the straight
the old
too.
triple tap.
Huge contact.
That's their night over, I think. That one there.
That's a better.
That's full noise. They actually made contact before.
I was going to say
before the braking marker.
K's.
So yeah,
Yeah,
brakes
that's
would have done
about
nothing.
100 Ks.
Well, the
Yeah.
beneficiaries, Ben Miles, what position were they in? They were fighting for the top 10, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, roughly.
So yeah, a lot of guys have become big beneficiaries out of that. So we're on lap 9. We're about to go onto the last lap. Where's the egg? So the egg's coming across the line now. Bruce Keys has had an absolute shocker. He's been lapped. What lap is he on? He is on lap. I don't even know what lap he is. No, he's on lap 9. So he's just been lapped just then. So he's not having the best of nights. Braden Sagasa though, and Matthew Brunt are still battling.
How's this? Brunt has had to catch up so much, and
Yep.
Look at Brunt. He's got
He's
the
got
base
him.
under the car. Yeah,
He's
look
got
at
him.
that. Bang. Done.
So that's
These two
Matthew
were
Brunt up
fighting.
into P3. So just remember, Matthew Brunt started in P6 and had to fight his way through a bit. He's up into P3. Good drive.
Yeah,
Great
these two
drive.
were battling on Wednesday night. Look at this, too wide. Is Braden backed out of it? Yep.
Yeah, he had to back out. No, he did the right thing. Just remember, Braden's our leading well, he's leading this race in the amateurs over Jake Jackson by about 5 seconds. So he doesn't need to do anything. He's just going to bring it home. Speaking about bringing it home, these two have brained him. The Egg and Linsell have, the Logitech boys have absolutely put on a clinic here tonight.
I was going to say, good information about Mr. Brunt and Braden.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Braden's actually taken back that position, said, hey, I know I might have an A beside my name, but I ain't giving you this position. Not at all. Wow. So Matthew has to settle for 4th there. Wow, that was a race.
I was going to say, a bit of information. Wednesday night there was another 86 league.
Yep.
And racing with Brunt. Braden had an absolute shocker of a night, but Mr. Brunt got a P3. So
there you go. Oh, who's that in the background?
yeah.
That was I don't know who that was in the background, but that's everyone gone across the line now. So we have. So I'll give you guys some positions. So Ethan Greg Galt in P1, Sean Linsell P2, Braden Sagasar as our amateur is basically P3, but has won our amateur race. Depends how you want to cut it up and say it. Matthew Brunt P3 basically in the pros. Jack Jackson P2 in the amateurs. And who else came? Is it Ben Miles? Oh, my boy Ben Miles. Yeah, in the Wild World of Sim livery. We'll have to get onto him a bit later. So that was a really good result. So we'll be going into the feature race now in 5 minutes. But before that, we've got something special to show you guys on the stream. So if anyone's out there watching, our boy Connor Nixon is going to jump out of the commentary box here, run all the way downstairs, jump into a Chevy Camaro, one of the new Cup cars, and take us for a lap. So
Yes, definitely.
just with a dash of speed, mate, you've only got 4 minutes to do this for us. So could you get out there and go for a run, mate?
Oh, mate, absolute run into the car.
So yeah, if anyone's watching, I'll jump on board with Connor. He can take us for a lap. He'll show us the track ready for our feature race. This should be pretty fun. I don't know if he's done any laps. I don't know if he's done any practice, but we're about to find out. Was that you doing a burnout out of the pits?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay, all right. Someone's
I
putting a lot of smoke out of there.
I was trying to close one of my programs down. That was hard.
Well,
leaning over to the desk that's about 3 feet away. That was hard. But anyway.
So, are you out on track at the moment? Yes, you are. Oh, what livery you got going on here, mate?
It is the bit of a test livery, actually, mate.
A little bit of a test livery. Is it? Am I looking at this as an all black, all matte black finish?
Yep, that's it.
Wow, looks good. So yeah, for anyone watching, this is the new generation Cup car. This is the Chevy Camaro. I'll let you
Something
take
a
over.
bit bigger.
I'll let you. Oh
Yeah.
wow! I'll let you take over, mate. So take us for a lap.
Too easy. So something a bit bigger this week, guys. Last week we were in a Toyota 86, like everyone else, but I thought, bugger them all. I'm actually getting into something a bit bigger. Something a bit more grunt. Something I'm a bit used to. So the Camaro next gen NASCAR Cup car come around the last corner, and we're going to put our foot down so you can listen to this beast. Sequential gearbox, great sounding car. Hit the brake from 4th gear all the way down to 2nd gear. It's got absolutely no brakes. We're going to run it wide. Get the power down. 3rd gear up the hill now. I'm going to have to lift quite a bit because she's a big boy. Up the hill. Still lifting, bit of power. Yeah. Just gripped at the last minute there. I thought I was going in the wall there for a second. Down the straight. Hit the one of the later brake mark. Down in 2nd gear. Big old noise from the engine on the downshift. Bit of a backfire too. Just slowly got around the corner. I'm not as vocal as last week. It is a bit more scary than the 86. Actually had a wobble into the last corner there, all coming around the last corner now. 2nd gear, put the power down, and there's a lap of the next gen NASCAR Cup Camaro.
I'm just looking at your time. Yeah, I'm just looking at your time. At 1 minute 12. I did say you go 10 seconds quicker, and you did. You did exactly 10 seconds quicker than the other cars out there on a short track. That's pretty impressive. So, thanks for that, Connor.
All good.
You'll have to make your way back up here to the commentary box before we start.
That's it, mate. And it's pretty shocking as well. It's only got about 600 horsepower, but she weighs about more than 1,500 kilos. She's a heavy one.
Well, we got before the next race starts, we got about a minute. So I don't know if you're going to make it back in time, to be honest. We'll see how you go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that on the stream. A lap of Watkins Glen and something a little bit more fitting to the American Watkins Glen track, the Cup track. That's where those cars will be racing this year. So I think they'll be doing the Boot, possibly another variation of this track. But so we got 30 something seconds left, waiting for. I see that Tom Brown is in here, so we might. He's safety cars ready to be deployed, so he's in there, sweet cheeks ready, sweating it out. I imagine in the car, waiting for a chance to get out on track. Some of the boys have already jumped into their car, so 10 seconds remaining before we get out there. This is going to be either a fuel strategy race or you're going to have to pit. So if you wanted to get around on the clutch like we've seen at Daytona, we saw some of the guys doing that. Some of the guys made it, some of the guys didn't. I'd imagine that you'll have to pit unless there's a long safety car period. So let's look forward to this race about to begin. Dale Lube, yeah. I mean, I've been yelling out for you. You're one of my fan favourites. You want to see some beef in the main race. I've been telling you on the stream to use some speed, momentum, and violence, which you've been doing, and it's been paying off. So look forward to having you back next week. It doesn't mean I want you to punt anyone. I just want you to maybe assert yourself as a bit more dominance out there. So it's a shame that you're not racing tonight, but I'm glad you're here watching. So.
There's definitely a pun in that joke as well. But moving on. And starting the race, and mate, Choco, the Logitech cars on P1 and P2. That's just I think these guys might have it in the bag for a complete knockout for this round. And
did you want to run through the that other race was pretty full on, but did you want to run through the list, because there's a few guys up the order for this one? So
yep, let's just
as they
Mr. Egg is P1, Sean Linsell P2, Brain Sagassa P3, Sean Doyle actually in P5, Matthew Brunt in P4. Jake Jackson, Fritz is up as well, so well on the Fritz. He's done very well there. Jake Jackson, Orlando Black, Scotty is up there as well. So well on Scott, you a bit of a fan favourite for you, Mr.
Yeah, no,
Hooters,
he's new. He's new to the our racing league. I love Scotty, as in the name Scotty. I can have a bit of fun with that one. So he's made himself up into P9 now. So he. We'll look out for him, because he made, what did he make? He made 9 positions that last race. So yeah, let's keep an eye out for him.
Massive gain. Russell, Paul, Kurt Bird, Ben Miles, Thomas, Mr. Controller, David Milne, Bruce Keys, Stephen Kukoski.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I was about to mention that in the last race, because he started P3, I'm pretty sure, and now he's in P16. So we'll have to have a chat. Maybe Race Control can come on and tell us what happened with that one. But it is, yes, you're right, Jetty Spaghetti. It is feature time, baby! And we're about to get racing. They're coming around the big sweeper now. They'll all start bunching up, and then we can get into it.
Mr. Zach down the end as well. So,
yeah, Zach Nickel. Yep, we saw that big incident between him and 2 first names, Russell Paul, our resident owl expert, coming into turn 1, absolutely pumped themselves with the track. So all to play for here,
mate. What do you before we go green? What do you think of the old?
Oh, that was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Great sound.
Good sound.
Yeah, good sound. The driver was hanging on to it too, so it was good to watch.
Yeah, definitely. That's all. I didn't say much because I was holding on.
He was hanging on. I could tell. I could tell that you were just gritting your teeth sometimes there, going, "Oh, I hope I don't bin it on the stream here." We're about to go live. We're about to go. They've all bunched up.
Yep.
Let's get behind them again. That was a good little chopper chase I got onto these
Green
guys.
flag,
Here they
and
go.
we're off. So the egg moves over again.
And
We saw that
again,
last race.
the inside
And
line
let's
here
see.
by Braden Sagasa.
See if the purple car goes up the inside, and he does, and gets Sean.
Oh,
on the
who's that in the
inside. Let's
back?
see.
Oh my God, we've had an absolute moment in the back here.
Huge Bengal in the back.
So
Bryden
that's our championship leader in the amateurs. That's Thomas Byrne that's come off second best.
safety flag too.
Is that a safety car?
Safety car?
Safety car? Is it? It is too. Here it comes.
Sweet cheeks.
Sweet
Himself.
cheeks. Tom Brown, resident safety car driver. Oh well, not so safety car driver, is coming out onto the track. So let's just go through this. Look at this at the front. So eggs at the front, but Braden Sagasa got P2.
Yes, Mr. Purple Car. Is
Mr. Purple Car, yes.
I nicknamed him on one stream Purple Smurfs. So,
Purple Smurfs. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll see if it sticks for sure.
Yeah.
So who else had a
so-
really good opening here? It looks like Russell Paul, our resident owl expert, started in the P11. He's made up 2 spots just in that first opening lap. And David Atkinson was involved. Thomas Byrne was involved. David Milne was involved. All our amateur drivers were all involved in that crash.
Mm. Definitely, and you're on Mr. Hooters himself.
I am. I'm on the Hoot Man.
The Hoot Man.
I'm the Hoot Man.
Star.
So I might just jump on board with our... Okay, he's coming up. That's turn 2 into turn 3 right now. He's waiting for everyone. Let's...
Extreme car. I'm not going to call it the safety car, the extreme car.
The
Mr.
yes.
Sweet Cheeks.
Yep. Oh god, that sounds good. He's just idling that car. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tom. That sounds amazing.
What do you... question then. What do you think? The NASCAR? The Porsche Cup?
Oh, look. I like them all, to be honest, but this Porsche, this GT4 Porsche, sounds amazing. I love the sound of it. I love the look of it. I'd love to drive one. If anyone's got one and wants to give me a bit of a go, I'll put my hand up. That's for sure. I don't care where I got to go.
Just a shameful plug.
Yeah, no, no, I don't care. I'll take whatever comes along.
And we'll have to put a Dr. Epoxy wrap on it as well, just to
For
approve
sure.
everything.
So just on that, if we do there it is. So yeah, Dr. Epoxy has sponsored our safety car. Thank you to him and the team. The car looks amazing. Maybe you can find a safer safety car driver, but other than that, he's got control of the field. He's bunched them up.
Put Ben out there, maybe, or myself.
Oh, I think Ben's going to have a lot on his plate now after that after the incident. He'll have to go through that and maybe hand out a couple of penalties depending on what happened there. But so who was Dale Lube asked for a bit of action. He definitely got it. I don't know how he sabotaged it. Maybe he threw something out on the track.
Maybe he's got your talent, mate. The magic.
The magic, yeah. No, it's the commentator's curse. He's got the lube curse. And there goes. Okay, so he's taken off. That leaves.
There goes Mr. Tom.
He's taken off a little bit late, actually. If anything, he's coming only into the pits now. So the egg will have control. So if I were the egg right now, I'd go right the way to that control line, and then I'd take off to give your teammate Sean Linsell a chance to go down the inside here. So those guys, we'll keep an eye on those guys. I'll get. So let's watch him. So Braden Sagasa went down the inside. Here we go. And he's blocked. Very smart by Braden, one of our amateur drivers. He knows what's up.
Let's see Sean on the outside trying to get the run. And Braden uses all the road there, so Sean's got nowhere to go, so he's going to get a bad run. And I think that's Matthew Brunt right behind him that might get the opportunity.
So yeah, Matthew Brunt's going to have, he's been waiting for this opportunity just to have a nibble at these guys. So he worked really hard in the last race just to get to the back of Sean Linsell, only to be pipped by Braden Sagasa. So, here we go into the bus stop. This is too wide into the bus stop. Good luck, boys. And Braden's had to back out.
And Sean get him on the outside.
Wow.
Bravo, my friend. Bravo. And let's see Mr. Brunt, Dr. Epoxy himself, get the move done.
He might be able to get this move done down here.
Sure
Braden's not letting up here. I might jump on board with him.
Back
Oh,
to
he's
the
going to get him
purple
down the
Smurf.
inside here.
Backs
Oh,
out of
yeah,
it. Could have
yep.
made that stick. Oh, it's a bit on and off with those brakes. You saw the car just jiggle around. Did not like that at all. And Brunt's right behind him now.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure on him.
Purple Smurf hasn't committed, and Synergy Sim Racing is going to be right behind him in the Wave Runner. And see what happens here. Does he go for it? No, he's...
No, actually, Matthews had a massive mistake here, and Sean Doyle is going to have a massive run. Oh, who's that in the background? That's Stephen.
Oh,
That's Stephen. He died, I'm pretty sure. Let me go back to him. Let's just see what happened there. Sorry to be so dramatic, but so he's come down into turn 1. What's he done? Has he done it himself? He's done it himself.
Oh, he's missed him too.
Yeah,
well
Ben
done,
Miles
Steve.
has taken some invasive action, and wow.
Well done to Steve though. Good move.
Yeah, good
For,
move from
getting out-
Steve.
getting
Yeah,
out of
thanks.
the way.
Good on you, Steve. Well played.
Getting out of the way there. Oh, that's like absolute garbage. But sorry, Steve.
Yeah, no, he's going to be. He's what's that? 14 seconds off the pack. So that's him done. Unless he can do some safety car. Well, we already had the safety car. Unless he can do some fuel saving from here. So Sean Doyle. So I was on board with Sean Doyle before. He was actually having a go at Matthew Brunt before to get up into in the pros P3, but P4 respectively. Oh yeah, Dale Lube. Yeah, we wanted lean beef, not carnage. Well, we got carnage. That's on you, mate. Where's our mate Scott? I got Scott, no idea. Where's Scotty Two Halves? So Scotty Two Halves started the nice, so he's been pushed back a little bit. Struggling a little bit with pace. Keep an eye on him. Ben Miles took some absolute evasive action there into turn 1. Went around Steve Kokoschki, and he's in P15. Started P15 as well, so long race to go. We're already 5 laps in, but it's still a long race.
I was going to say your favourite driver, Scotty, 0-20 penalty for moving left in the braking zone. So moving under brakes. So
you got a 5 second
penalty.
you got a 5 second penalty after the race penalty. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on that. So that's not what you want to be doing.
No, not at all.
Now up the front of the field, it's tight still. So the Egg and Sean Linsell haven't pulled away. Braden Sagasar, our amateur driver. Oh, he's gone wide there, but he's pushing really hard. And there's no reason why he can't get these guys.
I was going to say, Mr. Ben has, came back into the combox, mate.
Oh yeah, Ben, tell us about this penalty. What's happened?
So with lap on turn 1, Scotty seemed to have moved his steering to the left during the braking zone, which squeezed, I believe, one of the 1-9 cars.
And that's what caused all the stuff down the back, was it?
Yeah. Oh no, he caused Tom, squeezed Tom.
Okay, then and Thomas Byrne had nowhere to go. He got squeezed, and okay, there you go. It was absolute chaos. We saw it in the background of our of the coverage, and it was absolute chaos going on down the back there. So hopefully these guys can use a bit of strategy, save a bit of fuel, and maybe make their way back up to the front.
Well, it can always happen, and thank you for that, Ben. And
chicane, big one.
Oh, yep.
This might be another safety car. Is that a safety car, Nate?
I'm just trying to see what happened to him. So this is coming down into... Okay, this is why you don't go too wide. That's why you don't go too wide into the bus stop. Yep.
And it looks like Dave's not moving at all either, so that might be...
That's race over for David Milne.
car.
Yeah, is it safety car, is it?
Wonder. That might be a safety car. Maybe.
I can't see Tom Brown out there at the moment, so is he still just sitting on track at the bus stop, is he? So
Yeah, and safety car's been pulled.
there you go. And here he comes out of the pits. Ooh, will guys come in for a splash?
Steve's already in.
So Steve, is that Steve Kokoschki that's come in? He
Yep.
has lucked out on this one big time. He's going to come in here, not lose a lap. Wow, this is big. He will be put behind a safety car, but that means it's going to put him into P1. Who else has come in? Oh, this is massive. This is massive. So where's
Oh no, he'll be waved. He'll be waved around.
He'll
I
have
think
to be
that's
waved
actually a
around.
bad call.
No, but if he
Oh.
gets waved around, he's a lap up.
No, because they're coming around now.
Oh, they're coming
so
around
he'll be-
now. Here he goes. Is he getting... No, he's...
Oh,
Wow.
so he's been let go. Right, let's see what happens.
So
Well, that's
these
good for
guys are
Steve.
coming around into the penultimate... no, the last
I
corner
think
now.
Steve-
Oh, and they're
I
all
think
coming in.
Steve's
They're all
trouble.
coming in.
Oh,
Who else?
Here
Oh,
comes
who stayed
Big
out?
Sean.
Orlando Black has stayed... Oh, he's just realised. He's
Oh, he's
just
cooked
realised what he's done. Oh, no,
I did that in the
Orlando.
league the other night.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, I didn't like that because I was sitting in P2 at the time. So
Well, it depends if he
Mm.
gets... he could do a wink up here and just go sailing past the safety car. I don't think he will, though. Where is our safety car? So... Yeah, he's waiting for Orlando. And there's Orlando right there.
Orlando's definitely realised what he's done. He's
Yes.
like, oh yeah. Will
So-
you make it home though? That's my question.
Well,
'Cause
you know what? Let's just jump on board with him. He'll have to. Is he on the clutch? He might have. Look, with two safety cars, if this goes for longer than the one lap, maybe. That's all I'm going to say is maybe. He might have pulled an absolute rabbit out of the hat here. The guy that's who was the guy that came in? Steve Kokoschki came in, right?
he didn't gain any positions at all.
I don't
because
understand
was
how he
that far
didn't gain
behind.
positions.
It's because he was so far behind, and when they were
Oh,
pitting,
and he's had to pull back.
Yeah.
So he must have pitted for a lot longer time than anyone else.
maybe.
So David Atkinson, did he pit? Yeah, he pitted as well. He jumped them. He absolutely jumped everyone. So he started in P10. He's come into the pits, taken on, I don't know, a splash of fuel, and just got himself out and let's face it, P1. Depending on what Orlando Black does right now. Wow, this is shaking it up a bit.
They're definitely shaking it up.
So does the safety car stay out on track? I think he's going to do another lap in the safety car. Now has Orlando... Yeah, see, he's just realised. Is he going to sneak it down the inside here to go into the pits? If he goes into the pits, it puts him in absolute last place. He's staying out. Okay.
Ooh.
Well,
Committed.
anyone that's watching the stream, keep an eye on Orlando Black on your timing screen up the top there, because I'll jump on board with him during the laps. He's going to have to save. He's going to have to save.
So we're on lap 9.
He's not in the
Now-
clutch either. Like, so he's not full saving. Oh man, this is tough.
If everyone needs to box again, he's in a good spot. But if they don't, well, he's in trouble.
If they've come in, so the tanks that I know are limited. They're tanks that can only hold so much fuel. As far as I can see, I'm pretty sure after 8 laps you should be able to fit in enough to finish the race. But yeah, you're right.
Yep.
We've had 3 laps under safety car, and he's not trying to fuel save. So anyway, I'll take the viewing off here. Guys that have done really well. So Zach Nickel, he was involved in that massive incident in race 1. He's now in P10 after all the pit stops.
Very nice.
So he's making his way back up the field. Who else is having an absolute? Yeah, David Atkinson. We jumped on him before. He's gone from started P10. He's now effectively leading the race. So and he's one of our amateurs. in the Battery World livery, looking very smart. Who else is here? Jake Jackson started 6th. He's gone back a couple of positions into P8. Our resident owl expert in the background there. He hasn't gained or lost any positions. He's still in P11. Everyone's pretty much in their right positions. The only person that's really lost out is Scott Two Halves. He started up there in P9 or 10, and he's back down the back of the field now. So he's right down the back of the field actually. So these guys are about to get going again. Where's the safety? Is the safety car gone? Safety car's gone. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this next bloody 10 laps, mate. 11 laps. Whew.
That's it.
Is he pitting? No, I was going to say, don't pit now, mate.
Oh.
You're committed.
And here we go. Orlando is gone.
So Orlando's brained him. Look, he's gone.
Absolutely gone. He's not waiting around for nobody, and coming down to the first corner, and
No, they're all playing it pretty safe now into the first corner.
Holding my breath
Yeah, they're Is that Braden that's got a position on Matthew, or is Matthew gone around the out? No, wow, they've got. That's Sean Linsell that's going backwards right now.
And look at this, Brunt. Look at this. Brunt could get Braden as well here.
Yeah, he's up. He's going to be on the inside coming into the. Oh wow, this is. Oh man, this is going to be great coming up here.
Brunt's sticking up the inside. No, he's just going to stay behind him. Oh, look at Sean. He's just in nowhere. Oh, Braden actually went out in the middle. And
that's a great shot.
Absolute great shot. And the Battery World entries let him go.
So David Atkinson, that was up there, he's getting swallowed up now by these guys. He's played a really good strategy. He just needs to find himself a little bit of room, get himself into a rhythm, and he could come away with the chocolates here. He could, if he's got Braden Sagaso already got him now, but there's no reason why he can't be one of our top 3.
That's it. Let's see if Brunt gets it up the inside. Yes, he does.
Matthew Brunt, and same with Sean Linsell, has followed him up there as well.
Great move. Come by there with the RSW graphics logo on the bottom. That looks amazing. Same with the Dr. Epoxy.
Dr. Epoxy there now.
Main sponsor of the whole situation.
Wow, they're out really wide.
Look at that.
Oh, he's turned him, and Sean Doyle's got away with it. So that's David Atkinson. He was up the front. He was leading.
Let's get a replay of that.
Yeah, definitely get a replay of what's going on there. Unbelievable. So yeah, he's gone out really wide here, and he's come up.
He's just Smurf hit him.
Oh, he's just touched him. Look at Sean Doyle. He was so lucky there to get away with that.
Definitely unlucky.
Yeah, so David Atkinson was right at the front, and now is right at the back.
So Orlando's actually getting passed by the purple Smurf on the inside there. Let's have a
look.
Inside
into turn 10. And he's gone wide. Who's that in the background? Is that Sean Doyle? No, it's Fitzroy. Oh, no, Fitz. No, Fitz. So that's Sean Doyle that was right behind him. That was Sean Doyle. Oh, and he's giving him a nudge. Oh, Sean might find himself in a little bit of trouble there. Might find himself. He didn't hit the wall, so he's still okay. And we'll see what happens with Sean Doyle.
And the brain just putting something over the radio that's very controversial.
Is a bit of colourful.
Yeah, I'm saying trying to take me out. So wow, that's very. You don't want to say that over the radio.
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, he might be just giving him a character reference, to be honest. He might be giving Sean Doyle just a tiny character reference to say, hey, I didn't really like what you did there, and I think you are not a nice person. I think that's, if we can translate it, that's probably what it said.
Yeah.
So
nice
Zach,
to say to someone though.
So yeah, thumbs down. You're bad. Zach Nicol. Oh, hang on. Orlando Black has just been passed again. Is he saving? Let's just jump on board with him quickly.
Two cars are going up the inside. That's Brunt and Sean.
Yeah, he's being swallowed up now. He might have just realised he might be saving. Yeah.
No, he's still redline it.
He's redlining it through there. Let's see what he does into turn 1. I'll just jump over his shoulder.
Does he
See
do a
if he
big
gets
move
on
on
the-
Brunt?
No, he's racing. He's absolutely racing. So hats off to him. Sean Doyle's going to get him next. Zach Nicol. Now, I just wanted to jump on board with him. Started at the back. He's P7. He's P7 and he's putting together laps too. So we'll keep an eye on him. Oh, look at this. This is crazy.
So this was
This is crazy.
Pretty sure turned the battery well. Look at that. God,
That's
that
Jackson
was close.
all over him.
Don't really want to do it. Oh, and
He's backed
Sagasa
off.
dropped back as well. Purple number 1 is dropped back.
So yeah, what happened to Sagasa there? He's been swallowed up. Yep.
Yeah, he's absolutely swallowed up. That's not what you want. And Brunt's got him too.
So Matthew Brunt now is in a position where he wants to be. He wants to be attacking Sean Linsell here for championship points.
Yep. 100%. Brunt's definitely a fast driver.
Yeah, he's quick, and I reckon. Oh, how many laps we got left? We got 8 laps left. Some people out there on the track are questionable with fuel. Pretty much everyone else is going to make it to the end. Wow. Oh, where they are absolutely pushing the limits. Pushing the limits.
Sean just went to Texas, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know which way the track's layout is, but yeah, that was more towards Daytona down Florida way. I'm pretty sure where he's headed.
Yeah, because this is very close to Daytona. Pretty sure.
I think Jake Jackson has. He's had a moment. He's had a big moment.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can get onto the. Oh, I've just caught the back end of that. Let's see if I can. Okay, so they're coming down. Okay, so we are coming down into turn 1.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's just got wheel to wheel, has he? No. Oh, no way.
Oh, wheel to wheel.
Wheel to wheel. That's Steve Kokoschki, was it as well?
So I think what's happened is Jake's tapped Steve. Steve's had a wiggle, and Jake's been absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if anything's going to happen with that. That's no real. He's got nothing. That car's going to be an absolute dog to get home. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he's bringing it back to the pits. Yeah, he's bringing it back to the pits. But that's about that's his race done.
Yep.
Thomas Byrne though, leading our championship. He's in the amateurs. He is P4. Is he? So we got
Thomas is P1 in the AMs.
in the AMs. Yeah, but just in this race, we got Braden Sagasa leading in the amateurs, followed by our resident owl expert Russell Paul. Ben Miles in the stunning livery. Curtis Bird. Yeah, and then wow. So yeah, it's all the play for in the amateurs. So they're
There
all.
we go. So I was right about that whole situation. Sorry, Aaron. But,
Yeah, you go on.
5-second post-race penalty to 168 to Jake Jackson.
Who's that in the
Braden's
background?
Off the road. That's Braden.
That's Braden
the other
Sagasa.
1-9. That's the other purple Smurf. They're both making mistakes now.
So he's come through the bus stop. They've all come through here.
Both
And
making
he's
mistakes.
got absolutely
Oh.
sideways. No. Good work collecting that. You'll have a slowdown as well. So
Yeah,
great save.
yeah, very good.
He hasn't lost a position either. He held his foot into it the whole time.
Yeah, he shocked that kept the foot in it and just held on for dear life. And if the thing was going in the wall, well, be it.
Yes, so be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So pretty tight at the front. We got Egg leading, Sean Linsell third, Matty Brunt second. We just saw Braden Sagasa have a massive moment. Sean Doyle is now up into P5. He started P5 in this race, but he's had a bit of a mixed bag through this race. So
Sorry, Aaron, but again, Mr. Ben's jumped in the com box again, mate.
Tell us about the penalties, mate. I know you want to talk about them.
Yeah, so there's been a few penalties. There's been a car 74, I believe that's Sean Doyle. He got a 5-second penalty for running into the back of Fitz there.
Okay.
And then car 851, I don't know if you saw that, turn 1 with Jake. We got a penalty there for pushing me off the track.
There you go.
Yep.
And as we were just talking, the egg has let Sean Linsell through. So maybe a little bit of strategy here for these guys.
Yeah. That would be team tactics for sure.
Yeah, team
These guys are
tactics.
not dumb.
Keeping a and behind him, Matthew Brunt will be just going, okay, that's fine. I'll take both of you.
Yeah.
If you guys want to slow it up for me, fine. Let's race. So 5 laps left.
I know Brunt's a little man, but he is a fiery little man when he wants to be.
Oh wow, okay. I'll pass that on. Anyone watching the stream and you know Matthew Brunt, make sure Connor Nixon called him a little boy.
Oh, we were joking
That's
about
Connor
it
Nixon
the
said
other
that, not me, alright?
I'm a little man as well. I'm only 5'8", so you know.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna. I don't judge, mate. I'm not judging.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, he knows how to drive when he wants a goal. When he's got a goal, he'll go for it. So let's see what Brunt does here.
So Matty Brunt, he's getting a massive toe down here. They were doing 123.2s. Sorry, 122s they're doing.
Great pace.
Great pace through here. So
Let's just point out as well the NASCAR, you know, more weight, more power, but 10 seconds faster. So that's a huge gap. So just to get an idea as well.
Of pace on these cars, yeah. I think these 86s would get you into turn 1, and I think that's better because it's a long way up from turn 1 up to turn 5.
I tell you what, holding on to that NASCAR through turn 2 and turn 3 though, oh, I was clenching, that's for sure. But anyway, moving on.
So let's get back down to everyone wants to see this livery. Let's have a squeeze. There it is.
Kurt Bird in front of him.
Ben Miles in the livery.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Kurt Bird right in front of Mr. Flashy, great looking livery, and yeah.
Mr. Flashy. Yeah, right. I think that's
Mr. Flashy.
I've got to put a mention out. Russell Paul, the man with 2 first names, our resident owl expert. P7. This is a great drive from him. This is a P2 he's holding on to right now. Curtis Bird and Ben Miles behind him are pushing him, but he could hold on. He's got 3 laps to hold on. He could hold on to a P2 here. Braden Saggers is in the distance. I think he's about 8 seconds up the field, but with driving like that, questionable driving like that, you're not going to make it very far.
Kurt, have a look at this. 2 people behind him, they're AM drivers. That's a slowdown. That's ruined him.
No, if he's smart about this, he'll stick to the inside.
Crisscross racing right behind him. Commentator Kurt before.
I hope I didn't.
Oh, contact! No, there's no contact.
He's held onto it. He's absolutely held onto it.
Oh, that was close. That was too close for comfort. Oh, sliding from Mr. Hour. Look at this, Ben Miles.
Oh, they're both going to have a dig. There's 3 wide into turn 1.
Is that 4 wide? That's 4 wide. 4 wide.
Oh wow! Into turn. Oh, and it's a massive incident.
Contact.
Who was that?
Turned,
that was Bruce Keys.
Bruce.
That was Bruce Keys. Let's have a look at that. Let's see exactly what happened there. So they've gone, guys, boys, what are you doing? This is 4 wide into turn 1. Contact, and Bruce Keys has caused it and gone to the back of the field too. So, oh wow, wow.
And Ben Miles, your favourite driver, is in a good spot.
So who's this one? Yeah, that's Bruce Keys now. He's found himself at the back of the field now. Russell Paul has pitted. Oh no, he hasn't pitted. Sorry, I just lost him on my timing. So he only lost. So we're just talking about him. Oh, he'll be filthy with that because he did nothing wrong there. He did get a pretty ordinary exit out of the last turn, but he didn't deserve to be punted like that. So he'll be filthy. Ben Miles, look at that delivery. He's going to come through for P. And up the front here, in our first race, Braden Sagasa and Matthew Brunt had an absolute battle. Oh, that's too wide. Oh, and he's tagged him.
Oh.
So that's Braden that's given him a bit of a nudge. Wow, Braden's
That was
pushing
close.
here. Yeah, yes, Envy, yes, Benny, Dalube, yeah, huge. That was a huge incident. So this is the last lap. So Sean Linsell, thanks to his teammate the Egg, has got himself in the lead. I don't think he's going to lose that. Matthew Brunt could spoil the party for these guys for P1 and 2, but the guy that's pushing, yeah, it's interesting that he's done that actually. Unless Egg can't make some of the rounds. That's all I can think of.
I was just gonna. Brains has called that in.
Oh, has Braden called that in, that incident?
I don't know why, but Ben's just told him. It wasn't nothing. So moving on.
Oh, and he's pushed him. No, you know what? Braden's going to get him again. Same as last race. He's got him again. Wow. Mega drive from Braden. That's a mega drive. Well done. So yeah, across the line. Egg and hang on. Who got P1 then?
Is that Egg or Sean?
I don't know. In my timing screen, just Egg got it. He gave it back to the Egg.
Yeah.
Okay. He gave it back to the Egg, and Sean Linsell third. Braden Sagasa. Sorry, Sean Linsell third. Braden Sagasa in P3. What a race!
Yeah, good.
What a race!
Good race.
And that's Bruce Keys. He's one of our new drivers. He's just come across the line in P12. He started in P17.
Good drive from all of them, to be fair.
And Scotty Scott Two Halves. He had a very eventful race. I think he's got a penalty. Not sure, but wow, wow. We should jump straight into some interviews with these guys.
Might as well, shall we?
Might as well. I'll drag some of the as soon as they're available. I'll get some of the amateurs in here. So can you let me know who was our amateurs? So we had Braden Sagasa came in first in our amateurs. Who else? Did David Milne get up there? No, that wasn't David Milne. It was
Ben.
It was Ben in the Wide World of Sim livery.
P3 Kurt Bird, P4 Russell Paul. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Dalube. Yeah, mate. It was and Spaghetti. Supernova. Yeah, great race. I really enjoyed that one. Here we go. So I'm gonna grab. So we had Ben Miles. He came in second, didn't he?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna grab Braden. Braden, hang on, mate. I'll chat to you in a second. I'll bring. There we go. Got Ben Miles in here as well. So Braden, congratulations on the win in the amateurs.
Thank you.
No, honestly, that was mega because you had Matthew Brunt challenging you in the pros and you didn't have a bar of it. You went, nah, I'm here to race with the big boys here. So, mate, great to watch.
Thank you. It was an honour to race with those guys up there. Those guys they fight for sheep stations, that's for sure.
No, well, you had pace on. You had Ethan Greg Galt up the front there with Sean Linsell, and you were matching lap times with them. So you might get a knock on the door to come up to the pros, I think, mate.
I prefer down here. Those guys are scary, especially Ethan. He is mega quick. I don't know where he finds that pace, but tops to him. That's why he has 7K I rating.
Yeah,
he's just a top bloke.
So congratulations. Any sponsors or anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, I just want to thank our main sponsor, MH Ramps. They do wraps for motorbikes, and if you do use the code 19, you do get 10% off.
Oh, excellent.
So yeah, and also to all the boys in 19, they're a great bunch of blokes. Unfortunate to Jake in race 2, he had a bit of an incident, but he's really twitching these, and watch out for him next week.
Yeah, we have been watching out for Jake. We know he's quick, and I thought he'd be up the front with you guys, but yeah, we saw the incident, so. Thank you for that. That was great viewing having you there. So I'll move straight on to Ben Miles because he has the best livery out of the whole field. I'm sorry to everyone else out there that's listening, but Ben Miles. That was a great race. You got yourself into some really interesting situations there through that race.
Yeah, thanks for the shout out for the livery. And I sorry I didn't reach out to you last time. I watched the stream and everyone loved it. So.
Yeah, no,
Thank
we
you.
all loved it. Yeah, a lot of people talked about it. So yeah.
Mate, he's been
Well,
frothing over it.
Yeah, I have been.
But hopefully my mate Envy's going to run that same livery and team up with me in the
Yeah, we
upcoming
did
races,
notice
so-
that MV joined the session about half an hour beforehand, so he might have just missed out. But you hope to see him next week.
Yeah. But otherwise, mate, my hands are still shaking. Until the last lap, I didn't even know what had happened, where I'd finished.
Yeah, and that incident going into turn 1, 4 wide, you weren't backing out. Talk us through that.
Is that the last lap?
Yep,
Like second
yep.
last
That
lap?
was the second last lap. Yeah.
Honestly, I sort of had blinkers on. I don't know if people were watching it, but I overtook on the grass.
Yes.
On the pit straight to
No,
get up.
well, I tell you, we were watching it. Everyone in the stream was watching it because we couldn't keep our eyes off it. Yeah, going 4 wide into that. Poor, I forget who was at the front there. I think it was Russell Paul. Was leading out of that group, and he came off second best out of all that. But yeah, good work for putting your car in the right position to get through for the P2.
I was going to say, mate, that's a win in your books for sure, because it looked like all the AM drivers back there were just having the best battle of your guys' life. What was kind of the atmosphere like coming into the race? Were you kind of a bit nervous coming into the race, or were you a bit like, oh yeah, I'm pretty confident about this?
Well, when I saw I'm not sure why I started in 15th. I'm not sure how the grid process works for that feature race, but I was pretty dejected. Starting down there, so to get 7th is.
The only thing I can think of out of that is you may have got a penalty in the race 1.
I think I might have. I cut 2 corners and was like being disqualified in last lap. Of the
yeah,
race.
for sure. I think that's the only reason, because we were we looked at that too and that's a bit weird. But hey, you bounced back, mate. It didn't matter. You got to P2 in the amateurs with a massive amount of points. Did you want to shout out to any of your sponsors at all?
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
So,
Oh my God! Where are you getting these?
What about
Okay,
your family?
yeah, where are you getting this
Yeah,
livery
family.
from? The Wild World of Sim racing livery. Are you with the team at all?
No, honestly, the first race, my partner was watching, and she couldn't tell who I was. So, I needed a different livery that would stand out. So I found that one.
Yeah,
so
well,
it's
hey,
not-
it stood out,
it's
mate, and
somewhere.
I don't care how you got it. It stands out, and people love it. So we'll see how your teammate goes with
I
you
was
next
going to
week.
say, well, there you go. You shouted out your partner there, so there you go. You got a
there you
sponsor
go.
right there, mate. You
There's
got a
one,
sponsor. Yeah, there you go, mate.
I'll
Mate,
I'll look
awesome
forward to seeing
result.
you next week, Ben, and I'll get some of these other guys in that have been waiting to talk about the pro drive they did. So we'll see you next week, mate.
Wicked, thanks,
done.
guys.
So I'll bring in Ethan Greg Galt, Sean Linsell, and did Curtis Bird get
P3
Did
for
he?
AMS, yes. Yep.
No, Curtis Bird got the P3 for AMS. We'll just have a quick word with him. Hey, Curtis. Sorry, mate, I didn't grab you in here before. Congratulations on P3 in the amateurs, mate.
Thank you very much.
All to play for. We were just talking about the turn 1 incident between all you guys with Russell Paul as well. So that was epic and great racing.
It was a very spicy race for a lot of people, wasn't it? A lot of turn 1 cars.
Yeah, it was. It felt like it was over before it started for us commentating. So
Yeah, that's it.
thank you for putting on an awesome race for us. Did you want to shout out to any people that you wanted to shout out to for sponsors or family or anything?
Yeah, big shout out to the Whitey's Pies boys. We're powered by Ryko. They give us our documents and our liveries, and they do a fantastic job.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
yeah.
I was going to, sorry, Aaron.
There you go.
I was going to mention that, mate, I've commentated the rest of your boys and the SRW crew. They drive over there. I haven't seen the name popping around, Kurt, but, mate, you put on a pretty good show for tonight for Vermilion Motorsports.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a level of talent in the team that I don't think I have yet, but I'm doing my best to kick around and pick it up while I'm here.
I was going to say, mate, Adam Hughes is an absolute weapon of a driver.
Oh, he's a weapon of a bloke too.
Well, hey, you keep
mate,
that to yourself, all right? We'll be the judge of that, okay?
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, Curtis. Thanks for racing tonight. I hope to see you next week. I'll have to get onto the other guys waiting in the waiting room here, but I hope to see you next week.
Thanks very much, guys.
No whackers. All right, so I'll get on to the boys. We'll bring them both in.
The boys. Yeah.
The boys, Sean Linsell and Ethan Greg Galt. I thought Ethan would have given Sean the win there, but obviously not. I don't know what happened there at the end. What happened, boys?
It was a bit of Sean going the other way around, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was a tad bit short on fuel because my fuel calculator wasn't quite working properly, so I needed it.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, so you
a
used
little
your teammate as a bit of a tow. You threw the rope out there, held on.
Yeah, correctly.
Mm.
Yeah, so I jumped behind him, used a bit of the tow, bumped drafted him a bit, and then
How good of a teammate that is.
Yeah, it is good, but Sean returned the favour because I drafted him all in the first race and then in qualifying as well. So I suppose there's a little bit of repayment, but even though he didn't have to, so.
Yeah, well, I honestly thought you guys would give Sean the points. He is leading the championship. I think he's still going to be leading after that bag of points anyway, but you guys are absolutely braining the field. You did have a lot of heat on the back there with Matthew Brunt and our amateur driver, who was it? Man, it'd be good to have a memory. Sagasa, yeah, that was a mega drive from him. He was putting the pressure on you guys from the start.
I think you might need to switch his tag to pro.
Well, we did mention that, and he was a bit sheepish about it.
I've got a bit of context with that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, for his qualifying, he put a really bad qualifying in, so that's why he's down the back.
Yes.
In AM.
Yeah, in AM.
Mm.
I mean, he's got the A beside him, you guys got the P beside you. Yeah,
that trick. Yeah.
He's still not leading the championship, so you guys
He's
are.
put the bloody sandbags in the thing for qualifying, but that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, that's it, mate. He sandbagged everyone. But I was going to say, I'll go to you, Sean, first, mate. But, mate, you keep turning up and putting absolutely amazing just results in, mate. At this point, you've got it in the bag at this point, mate. You're doing well.
Thank you. Yeah, I wish it was that easy, but like there's still so many races to go.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the
it.
championship's not even I'm not even thinking about it just yet. Maybe 3 races to go.
Yep.
But at
Start
this
getting nerves.
stage, this stage, there's just like what is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more races.
We've
to
got
go.
7 races. So Watson's Glen was round 5. Next week we're at Alton Park. I've just chucked it up on the coverage, and then we've got Long Beach, which is going to be in 2 weeks' time. We're going to have, I think, a wild card. We might not be even in these cars. So that's all.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to Ben
Is
earlier.
that what
So
wild card means?
I think so. I think wildcard's going to be a different car. So I might chuck that up to our people listening to see if they want to suggest some cars. But
People upstairs.
It's a foot race.
could be around Long Beach. You race anything around Long Beach. You can race little toy cars around Long Beach. I'd still watch it.
It should be the series winner that gets to pick the car. Cock off.
What are we thinking then, Sean?
Yeah, what are we thinking then, Sean, if that's the case?
Oh, supercar.
Yeah, I thought so.
I
I
knew
was
you
about
boys
to
would
say
say that.
that.
I knew
Yeah.
you'd say that. So
was
Supercar's going to be
or at
out. I'm
least,
going to put a line through that one now.
Super
Then
2.
half a field DNF.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
we'll go Super 2.
yeah, good
Oh,
idea.
that's even worse, mate. What are you...
Oh, Benny
Worst
Faulkner's put
bloody-
his 2 cents in
yeah.
here as well. He's come into the chat. What do you think for this Long Beach round?
Oh, well, what a suggestion from you boys. What do you guys reckon?
Well, we can
Super
go either one way. Sean wants a supercar because he drives them all the time. I'm
Mhm.
thinking
Yeah.
you could either keep it in the same category and go Jetta, or you can just go off the wild cards
Jetta.
and put the Mercedes Formula One car in it.
That is
Excuse
true.
me. I have been pushing for the Jetta since we started this. I wanted this whole
Oh,
series
no.
to be Jetta.
You had to say that.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you said that, Ethan, because that's
Now I'm thinking
put a
200
feather in my
horsepower to
cap.
1,000.
Yep.
What
That
about you
was
put
1,000 kilograms extra.
hmm
Yeah, I was going to say put all the AM drivers in the fast cars and put the pros in the slow cars. There you go.
No.
But
That's actually not a bad idea.
oh,
Yeah,
mate,
I might.
I'm filled with great ideas, mate. Come ask me. But Ethan, mate, another dominant race, mate. Just walk us through what was kind of going in your head coming into the round and just everything.
Funny story. I actually thought last weekend was the race, so I did a bunch of practice last Saturday, waiting around only to get about 15 minutes before the race and be like, oh, I should probably check the calendar, and then realize, shit, it's next week. So then it's been a big break. I got on about half an hour before and did about 10 laps and jumped in and was pretty much comfortable straight away. So I thought, let's give it a send.
Yeah, no, it was a dominant performance from you, especially at that first 10-lap sprint race. You guys both brained them by about 6 seconds behind you, so congratulations on that, boys.
Thanks for that.
Cheers, thank you.
Any sponsors, by the way, boys?
Show them out. Go for it.
I just thank all the boys at ART for their work they put in every week in, week out, and of course the best sponsor, Logitech G. So.
Agreed.
Well, I've got you guys on here. Thomas Byrne has said Jettas, Dale Lube TCRs. Brad Hayes has said the Radical around there. That would be interesting as well. So,
yep, that'd be good.
Thanks very much, boys. Everyone wants to enjoy their Saturday night. So, yeah, go on.
Maybe we might just have to put a vote up.
Yeah, we will. We'll do
just
something.
A bit of a straw poll.
Yeah,
straw poll.
Yeah. We'll see what Benny wants to do with that. But thank you very much for racing. I hope to see you guys both next week and for the rest of the season. So. Congratulations, and I'll see you guys next week.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you for hosting, guys. See ya.
Thank you everyone for watching tonight. Connor, it's been a good race.
Right, it's been better than a good race. We turn up each week, and it's like, it's never going to be a bad race. We never turn up and go.
Well, I didn't know who was going to turn up.
Race.
I'm hearing these stories of people not turning up. I heard 3 guys that couldn't turn up. One had girlfriend problems. I'm like, come on, guys, get your priorities right. All right.
Yeah.
Sim racing first and foremost. Sim racing. Girlfriends can take, I don't know, second or third, fourth. I don't care. But make sure you turn up to this series. We all want to see you. So, thank you for everyone on the chat that's put your 2 cents in. I appreciate it. We both do. The whole series here appreciates it. We will help you guys out with some prizes later on in the season. We want to do stuff for you guys watching and all the guys that have jumped onto the stream and made this possible. So, any closing words, Ben Faulkner? You had your hands tied tonight, I'd imagine.
Yeah, a lot of carnage in this one, but looking forward to the next race.
Well, yeah, go on.
Looking on the wildcard round, I know you were talking, or I think Connor or you just suggested the Pro Truck.
Yeah, I that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, but I've already got some suggestions here. So we'll put up. Anyone that's still listening, we're going to put up a poll, whether it be this round or next round, or in between, and we'll see what you guys want to do. So.
Great suggestions too.
Yeah, they're coming through. So thanks very much for everyone watching tonight. It's been awesome. Thank you, Connor Nixon, again. Without you, it's not the same. So hope to see everyone next round. Where's our next round, Benny?
Alton Park.
Oh, Alton Park. So that's our last leg. Oh no, we're still going to be in America, right? We're doing a very big American leg.
That's in UK.
Alton's in the UK. Oh, sorry, I apologise. I don't know where I am. But we've done a lot of races in America because we're going back. Then we go back for Long Beach. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching the stream, and I hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye from me. Anything from you, Connor?
Yeah. See you guys next week, basically.
See you when I'm looking at you. Thanks very much, guys.